Well, today has been a very special day here at WATE. It is Operation Honor Guard's Day of Giving since early this morning. Our volunteers, including our own Lori Tucker, has been manning the phone banks for us. Lori, it's an understatement to say it's been a great day.
I've never seen anything like this during Operation Honor Guard. On this day of giving, the phones have not stopped ringing. People have been calling all day, 865-582-4985. You've also been scanning the QR code that we provided for you, making it oh so easy to give. We're going to show that to you in just a second. Let's take a look at the total right now, okay, because the night is not over. Here we are, 79,749. Can we make it to 80,000? Because that would be a brand new record. We raised $70,000 last year thanks to you here in East Tennessee for the Honor Guard that does so much to help our grieving families who've lost their loved ones, who've served their country so well. These great people volunteer their time to make a difference and create lasting memories for families who are saying their final farewell to their loved one. There's the QR code that we just had up. Now, you have until 7:30 to donate, so I hope to hear from you. Again, the phones are still ringing, but we have room for you too. Let's keep this going, everyone. Let's hit 80,000 for this wonderful group. In the meantime, 6 News reporter Ella Wales learned where all the money we are collecting today goes and the benefits it provides to East Tennessee veterans' families.
From a 3-volley salute to the playing of taps to the presentation of the flag. Each year, members of the East Tennessee Honor Guard provide veterans and their families with a proper military send-off. This also includes a military eulogy, a summary of the veteran's service.
When we do the eulogy, and we've reviewed that veteran's military career, whether it was he was just in for 2 years or where he'd been in for 20 years or more, that we always find that the family doesn't know part of what that veteran served, what he did. They don't know some of the things that he was involved with.
Bringing comfort to the veteran's family is something else they strive for. During this year's Operation Honor Guard Day of Giving, Stuart Hall, president of the East Tennessee chapter, hopes to fund a new initiative.
My project this year has been to have a website developed which helps me as I talk to the families. I can send them there and they can get a lot of the answers to their questions. That's been a big project for me, and I think this is definitely going to help us get that accomplished.
The East Tennessee Honor Guard performs military honors at 300 funerals every year, and the costs add up. But Hall says Operation Honor Guard has made a big difference in funding since its very first year.
We had saved our nickels and dimes and everything, and we were trying to buy a van, but we were still short. But with the donations that we got that year, we were able to purchase us another van, and that van is still in operation right now. It's getting quite a few miles on it again. So, but without Operation Honor Guard, we would not be where we're at today. And I truly thank the family that started this.
Our Ella Wales reporting throughout the day. You know, we brought you live team coverage across East Tennessee, hearing from those who benefit from Operation Honor Guard. Earlier this afternoon, we caught up with one veteran who is proud of the work this organization does.
He just had no family left anywhere to claim the body to make the. Those things really, they tug at your heart. Yeah, they really do. No veteran has to be buried alone. And that's what we do. We just make sure that every veteran that wants or his family wants a military honors, we will provide them for them.
Here again is that QR code that Lori showed you earlier. It will let you donate to this amazing cause instantly. And we will leave this up for a little bit so you can get your phone out, get right up there to your screen. You've got plenty of time to scan it. But of course, we still have those phone operators taking your calls, as Lori showed you, at the number at the bottom of your screen. And we're going to read it off to you. It's 865-582-4985. And again, you have until the end of this newscast to make your donation. But we would love to hear you. And thanks to everybody who has also reached out today. Another news we want to get to tonight in Jefferson County, one man is dead, two others injured after two vehicles collided. According to the Tennessee Highway Patrol, the victim is 73-year-old Alden Vaughn. In the incident report, it says Vaughn was driving a Ford Fusion when it was hit on its driver's side. This was along Snyder Road last night. The report also notes that Vaughn failed to stop at an intersection. The other vehicle involved in the crash was a Ford Expedition. The Fusion went off the road down an embankment. The Expedition turned, rolled onto its side, and then slid off the road. The driver and passenger were injured, we understand, in the crash. However, the extent of their injuries is still unknown. Moving down the list for you tonight, a special anniversary was commemorated at an East Tennessee school today. The school's home county is rich in civil rights history, paving the way for many to be able to do what they can today. This morning, a breakfast was held at the Calhouns in Oak Ridge, honoring Fred Gwynn and Lawrence Graham. The two men appeared in an Oak Ridge high school varsity basketball game on this date back in 1955. The significance of the event, this was the first time the Jim Crow color barrier was broken in southeastern sports. The effect still being felt as East Tennessee sports legacy continues to grow, and this story standing tall in an area of East Tennessee that has a storied past of trailblazers.
It's a special place, you know, and we're trying to build a monument to the testament of Oak Ridge and the story here, you know, and give a shout out to Clinton 12. We've got two schools in Anderson County, that actually three, you know, that were part of civil rights history. So that's not very rare to have two schools in the same county that made such a pivotal role, played such a pivotal role in civil rights history.
Now, to help celebrate the historic occasion, professional athletes with ties to the area came to help celebrate. This includes the president of the Las Vegas Aces, Nikki Caldwell-Fargas, Aces basketball player Jennifer Azzi, and Cincinnati Bengals wide receiver T. Higgins. Last on our Big 7 for you tonight, a group out of Kingsport is making it their mission to give back this holiday season, helping families impacted by Hurricane Helene. What started as a few neighbors collecting coats for impacted communities, Coats for Appalachia has now grown into a project to not only make sure people stay warm this winter, but provide them with shelter as well. As a matter of fact, over 5,000 coats across the region have been collected. The group recently partnered with Appalachia Service Project now to begin rebuilding homes.
We've been delivering a lot of the stuff ourselves. We have a group of stay-at-home moms here, and a lot of us have had to take our kids with us to these coat drives, and our kids have helped pass out coats. We've met people, we've hugged people, we've listened to their stories, and after the first drive or two of us going and meeting these people, it really became personal because we got to meet them and hear their stories, and I think that's when we knew that we just couldn't stop, that this was going to be, we're in it for the long haul.
Now, while they have also supplied tents and campers to those in need, they said they still did not feel like it was enough. Now they are collecting donations to reach a goal of raising over $1 million to help build 20 homes across the region. Big decision about the future of Knoxville College tonight. It has a new school president. Dr. Rotisha Harris has been named now the 32nd president in the school's history. She has served as interim leadership role since Leonard Adams stepped down earlier this year. Of course, a massive fire broke out on the campus in November, destroying a building there. Knoxville Assistant Fire Chief Mark Wilbanks telling 6 News at the time that the crews responded to 8 fires at the vacant campus in 2024. Officials in recent years have sought to begin the reaccreditation process in order to reopen the school, a goal that Harris reiterated in the school's announcement today.